What's up, y'all? We got a heater for you guys today. If you enjoy, click the button that looks like this. Now let's get it going.
Because we're gonna give you money.
No, the best YouTube channel of your entire life.
We also have vlogs, any special content we can give you, and you follow our lives around weekly.
Guys, we were about to get into this RB class, but before we do that, let me just mention two things. One, this class is insanely deep. I would not be surprised if a handful of these guys go undrafted and have great roles in NFL teams. Second off, as somebody who back in their prime, who was lightly recruited, emphasis on lightly, I understand the aspect on who the hell is this guy sitting in his chair at his computer telling me what I am and what I'm not. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to bring out the positives and how these guys make an impact in the NFL. Let's get the video going, baby.
Bijan's got it again, turns the corner, makes people miss, makes one of those cuts, looking like Reggie Bush in the open field. Number 5 still running all the way to the 1-yard line. Bijan Robinson showed you what he can do.
Out the gates, oh my goodness, Bijan Robinson, an absolute phenom. He is God tier, okay? God tier. I don't say that lightly. There are about 5 to 4 players this entire draft class that are God tier. Before we get into all the film and the combine stuff, I want to talk about his production in college. Bijan rushed for 1,580 yards on the ground, averaged 6.1 yards per attempt, and had 18 rushing touchdowns on the ground. He also paired that nicely through the air with 19 receptions and 2 touchdowns. Production in college was absolutely insane. And let me mention, this was behind a average to subpar O-line. They were nothing special. I'm not saying they were bad, but this wasn't a great O-line. Bijan was getting this done at the end of the day. Bijan is an absolute freak in nature. He stands at 5'11", weighing 215 pounds. Ooh, that's a grown man at the running back position. He has 31-inch arms and has hands of 9 3/4. Those are some man hands. At the combine, he ran a 4.4 640 and had a 10-yard split of 1.52. With the production at 10 and the athletic profile at 10, all that was left was the film, and you know it, he's got it. As you can see on your screen, Mr. Robinson has little to no weaknesses. His patience, his vision, his contact balance, agility, elusiveness, you name it, this man is ridiculous. He runs with patience, but the second he sees any kind of daylight, he is gone. You cannot catch this man. He has elite speed that will carry to the NFL level, and I'm telling you, man, he is deceivingly big. Some safeties and cornerbacks are going to take bad angles because they do not realize how fast this man is. That's enough about Bijan. I've been talking about him way too much. Let's get into number 2 on my list. Next on my list, out of the backfield, Jamir Gibbs out of Alabama. Jamir was a transfer from Georgia Tech who had all the talent in the world, and at Alabama, they put it to use. Jamir had a solid last season at Alabama where he totaled about 1,300 yards, receptions, and on the ground. At the combine, Jamir Gibbs weighed in at 5'9", 200 pounds. So pretty average for running back, but at the 40 time, not so average. This man ran a 4.36. Absolutely blazing speed, and it shows on film. I can't talk about this man all day, but I'm gonna tell you my 3 notes I made about him. I said, spaceman, crazy vision, and comfortable. Nobody in this entire draft class, maybe besides Zay Flowers, can utilize space like Jamir Gibbs can. He is comfortable at all times on the field. His vision and the way he would take apart defenses in the SEC. I truly mean this. Jamir Gibbs, with the right offensive coordinator, will be the next top 5 weapon in the entire NFL. He is special. And with that, let's get to my 3rd running back on the board. My 3rd running back on my board at the great tier of players, none other than UCLA running back Zach Charbonnet. Zach had a phenomenal last season at UCLA with 1,300 yards on the ground, followed by 300 yards reception-wise. He was a force to be reckoned with in the Pac-12, and he could not be brought down. The craziest thing for Zach Charbonnet is his actual athletic profile, because while he was in the Pac-12, His athletic profile shows that he could have done this anywhere. He's an absolute freak of nature. He stands at 6 foot, 215 pounds with 32-inch arms. And with that, you're probably like, oh, he runs 4.6, 4.7. No. Zach Charbonnet ran a 4.53 at the combine. Zach Charbonnet is a prototype NFL size-wise, okay? Now, where I think Zach lacks is honestly in his own bag. I think in Zach's bag, he's got a decent amount of power moves, but a little bit less elusive-wise. And I understand he's a grown-ass man. It's hard to be elusive when you're that big. But with that, he is cut and built for the NFL. I know when Zach gets to the right coordinator in the NFL, he's going to have a phenomenal career. I cannot wait to see what Zach does in the NFL, and let's go to our 4th prospect. At our 4th prospect, also in the great tier, we have Tank Bixby out of Auburn. Now, I'm going to be honest, when I was looking at all these running backs, I was not expecting a ton out of Tank. But then, I threw on the film, and man, I'm a sucker for it. Tank Bixby has one of the deepest bags of this entire draft, but Tank Bixby is quick and has an absolute vicious jump cut. Being at Auburn, he was a very smart runner. He did not have a fantastic O-line, but he picked and chose when he wanted to bounce it outside and just disrupt the play. And he would do that solely because he knew when we go one-on-one, I'm better than that guy on the edge. So as the reverse Zach Charbonnet, Tank's bag is absolutely ridiculous, and he's easily in my top 5 running backs. Now let's go to the final prospect of our top 5 here. To wrap this list up of my top 5 running backs, also in the great tier, Kendra Miller at a TCU. Lots of people do not have Kendra this high, but I do, for good reason. Kendra is a downhill runner who's got crazy strength and break tackle ability. He stands at 5'11", 215 pounds, which is a pretty big size for a running back in this class. While he did not run at the combine, you can see on his film, this man has true breakaway speed. Kendra has long arms at 32.5 inches, and when he gets you one-on-one, he's either gonna cut and make you miss, run through your sad arm tackle, or he's gonna put his hand right in your face and run through you. I love Kendra Miller's running style, and behind a decent O-line, he's going to have a field day in the NFL. Guys, those are my top 5 running backs in the God, Elite, and Great tier. The names I'm about to mention are going to be day 3 steals in the draft, and they should go in day 2, but this running back class is so deep, these guys are going to be starters in the NFL if they find the right home. We got Devon Achane out of A&M, Sean Tucker out of Syracuse, Dwayne McBride out of UAB, and Tyjae Spears out of Tulane. Can't forget Roschon Johnson out of UT, Zach Evans out of Ole Miss, and Deuce Vaughn out of K-State. This running back class is so good, you're going to see majority of starters, backups, third stringers taken by these players because this class has got so much depth to it. Look out for the running back draft class of 2023. Maybe they'll be so good they make running backs relevant again. We'll see. Just know if your team drafts a running back this year, you should be absolutely stoked. It's going to be a great season. Wow. My goodness. Those were some good running backs. If you watch this video this far, I appreciate you more than you know. And before you leave, I got 3 things for you. 1, if you enjoyed the video, hit that button. 2, if you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe. Appreciate it. And most importantly, number 3, go tell somebody you love them. We appreciate you guys more than you know. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you next time.